everybody. Welcome to the Joyful Finding Show this beautiful March 17th of 2023. Happy St. Patrick's Day out there to you. I found my one piece of green clothing that is in the house that I could wear for you guys for St. Patty's Day. Woo! All right, so you guys, how is everybody doing? I see there's a bunch of you out there already. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being a part of this time and space. It's amazing, and I'm super excited that you guys are all here. Oh, let's see who is out here. I think I need to say hello to some people. Hello, darlings. We have Robert, my first super sticker this evening. I wrote you down, my friend. And we have Ruth. Hello, hello. And Richard Riddle, I'm so glad you're here. And Dia, hello, hello. And as soon as I saw your name, I wrote down that I need to give BJ from Canada a message because he'll be listening later. So I've written it down. So when I get to messages, I do not forget. Sometimes we have to write things down nowadays, you guys, so we don't forget. I have to put almost everything in my calendar to remember. So thank you for being here. Woo! And thank you for the tips and donations. Much appreciated. And I think we're also out there on Twitter this evening as well. So thank you for whoever's viewing in from over there as well. We're all over the place today. We're on YouTube. We got going on over there in Rumble, here over on my Facebook page, and on Twitter. We're just all over the place. So thank you. Thank you for being here with all of us, either now or later in the archives. It does not matter. The energy does not change. So all of us that are coming together with this beautiful energy, and we are in harmony with each other because we resonate with each other. We're understanding and we're expanding with and through each other. So it's very exciting, very exciting. I'm very excited about all of this that's going on. Even though it could seem like sometimes the world is kind of like falling down around you. But you guys, if you guys have been watching me since 2020, I said all the old structures have to fall. And as we're like the master creators. We're creating out of that chaos, out of that newness. So here we go. So things are going to get ready to change. And they're using the word bigly. I don't know why. I don't normally use that word, but things are getting ready to change in a big way, in many different ways too. And I got a little bit of automatic writing before we started. So there's going to be things that are going to change. Hold on a second, guys. Let me just message. Family business going on. So I have to make sure I take care of that. Sorry to interrupt. But, okay, so I guess since that happened, I have to throw that out there. So I would like to send out healing to all those, again, who need that, right? I have family members. We might all have a family member somewhere that needs some sort of healing going on, okay? So we're going to just send out love and healing vibrations and, so that they become back into harmony within their bodies. They find their own harmony. They find whatever it is that's going to help them release and allow. Okay. So it's like release and allow so that they can be their highest and best self, releasing any tensions that might be within the body, whether it's their head, their neck, wherever it is on the body, just see it dissipating and fluttering away and no longer within the body. Their body was in harmony. Okay. So there's harmony within the body, right? We need harmony, we need peace, we need joy, we need a lot of things within this structure, okay, this body structure. So I feel like we're sending that out to all those in need today. And thank you, Nancy. Thank you for your donation. I'll put you on the list so I don't forget. All right, Nancy, you're after Robert. Okay? Okay, thank you. All right, so where was I going with all that? Woo-hoo. Hello, everyone. Hello, Kim. Complicated. Dia says, yay for bigly. Woohoo. Yes, exciting times. Even though sometimes it doesn't feel like it's very exciting, even though, the situations that happen in our lives, they're all happening for reasons that sometimes we can't even understand. Sophia, you got to go. Facebook. Trolls on the run already. So where was I going on with that? So, All right, so I guess I'll go to my automatic writing because it felt very exciting, right? And we want to change up all that energy. Woo! And Richard's given me a $5 donation too. Thank you, Richard. Very sweet of you, sir. Thank you, thank you. All right, you guys, amazing times, amazing times, amazing, 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 amazing. Woo! I want you guys to feel into all the energy that's going on right now. It's been building up all day for me for this show, for us to feel all of this together. Okay. Whew. All right. And thank you, because it makes me feel like I'm on, not on fire, because it's not, that's not it's not what it is. I feel lit up inside, like every soul, every cell within my body is igniting. You guys, so I want you guys to feel that. Okay. I want you guys to feel the excitement in your body, like in a fun way. Okay, I want you guys to feel that, because you guys help add to that. I love that. I love that. So they want me to show this, right? Okay, so this is a little dip-de-doo. I don't know. I think that's what we're on right now. Woo! We're getting ready to go for this little ride. Okay. Hello, dear ones. So excited to spend this time with you. Oh, as we explore more of our higher senses, you have become more aware. So exciting as you expand into your true selves. Experience your experience and expand through it. Big doors are opening for all of you. There's more. Bring peace and joy to your hearts and your being, knowing God is protecting and guiding you along this journey we call life. Okay, and then we got a big love. Okay, we got big love at the end. Okay, so thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for all of you that are expanding and using more of your senses. And as I say that, I think we work on this every week. We're going to go back to the throat chakra, my friends. All right. Everybody clear your throats. If you feel like you need to clear your throat, clear your throat. It is so hard for us to express ourselves, our true selves. And many of you out there have a hard time being able to express yourselves through your words. Sometimes we stop short of what we need to say because we do not want to upset another. Okay? Sometimes they need to be upset to be able to change, to experience the experience I just talked about. Okay? So we have to experience this. So you guys, I see this beautiful, see, and they have me using blue again. Blue. Okay, so we have this beautiful blue light. Woo! And it's just easing you. It's like a big cough drop. It just soothes it. It's like honey, you know, it just soothes everything. So I just want you guys to feel into that, okay? And release whatever that is, because sometimes we have a hard time even being truthful with ourselves, okay? We have a hard time taking accountability for our choices. But that's part of the experience I talked about, okay? And we get to change the experience in any moment that we start to change our mind about things. And this is where we start to create new patterns and new joy in our life as we move forward. Okay, this is like letting go of all those old patterns so that you're creating the new ones that bring more joy to you and to others. Okay, so there's a lot of things that are getting ready to shift in a lot of ways. And we've been asking for this for many lifetimes. And this is the lifetime of change. It is time. It is now. You are a part of it. You asked to be here. You asked to experience the things you've experienced. You've asked to get over the things you need to get over to help you move into that next space, whatever that next space is for you in the next moment, okay? Because the only person that can call that out is you, okay? It's what you truly want and desire. It's just like they said, God is protecting and guiding us, but are you open to the senses so that you're following the path? And I have to say, a lot of you are, or you would not have come together with this group. Okay. You have found my channel or Joyful Findings in one way, shape, form, or another. It just appeared in front of you. You may have known me sometime, whatever it is. God has put us all together for a reason. We had to meet through the people we had to meet through, or the services that we had to go through to get to the person. And maybe we're not even friends with those people anymore. You know what I mean? So it's really weird, the things that we have to experience. I'm going to say it again, that we have to experience so that we can keep going forward. Okay. So with all the experiences we've had into whatever we are this today, however old you are today, right? You are starting to make better choices. Okay. And I don't know, some of this scares somebody out there. There's a little bit of fear going on with this. I say put that on the curb for recycling. Okay. We got we got no time for that. And it keeps going back to the throat chakra. So, but anyways, I'm going to continue. So I see these really big doors. Like if you were going to see yourself, let's see if I can see more of this besides just the doors. Okay. So if you could see like some really, really big doors, like say on a castle, right? Like they're really, really humongous and they need like all them guards to be able to pull them heavy doors open, right? So I'm seeing like these really, really big doors, okay? And they're wood. I'm seeing these wooden doors and they're very ornate. I don't know what's on them, but I want you guys to tap in and maybe you guys can see the carvings on the wood and stuff like that. I want you guys to kind of tap in and use some of your senses about what's behind these huge doors, right? There's like this big opening coming for us. Like, and I feel like we've been on the inside. So this is like an opening to the outside. Okay. So whatever it is, we've all been like waiting behind these doors, right? In this castle, right? Because I feel like it's kind of dingy a little bit, you know, but I feel like we've been waiting for a really long time to see what's on the other side of these beautiful doors, right? So the doors are getting ready to open and we have this experience and we're like, oh, wow, no way. It kind of reminds me of the vibrant colors that are in that tapestry behind me. Okay. So it's going to be like there's going to be an awe. Okay. You guys are in awe. Okay. I don't know what this means for all of you right now or where I'm going with this, but I hope you guys fill me in later about all that I've just said. But, anyways, there's these big doors and they want us to go through these really big doors. It's time for us to be free on the other side of this and have freedom to come and to go. Right. And to create this new. And it looks like new land, right? We're creating new land, right? We're creating new harmony. And it seems like in that harmony, we're creating out of joy, right? Because we're like, do, whistling while we work, and we're just like happy-go-lucky about whatever it is that we're doing with our lives. So I feel like there's this transitional period that is truly coming for all of us. But you have to be ready to experience it in however it is you are going to experience it. And no two experiences will be alike. Okay, because that's what makes us so unique, right? We're all experiencing the same things, but it affects us in a different experience, right? So I see good things coming for all. So I want you guys to all tap into that. And I want you guys to all feel into everything that I've been talking about tonight and all the energy that's flowing through it, because I feel like it's all very important that you guys tap into that. And I see there's a few more people that I should probably say hello to tonight. Hello, Joyce. Hello, Devin. Hello, Valley. Hello, Ruth Saltman. I saw you too. And let's see. I think I've seen Lenka. Hello, darling. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here. Hello. And if any of you guys are out there, say hello, hello, hello in any of the chats that you're on. Let me know you're out there. And if you want, let me know where you're tuning in from this evening, because I feel like we're connecting in a lot of different ways, right? Because I know there's only maybe one or two people that are local here that are watching. The rest are going to be like all around, maybe the rest of Florida. I see a little Texas out there. I see a little Idaho. I see Indiana. I forget where some of these other people are from. I know there's Texas and there might be Maryland. So we're definitely, and we know I'll have Canada listening later. So there's a lot of connections that are happening right now, right? There's a lot of connections. Maybe you're running into people that you were like, oh my God, I needed to talk to you. And I had no idea I needed to talk to you. You're just the right person. There's experiences. Again, they're going to keep using the word experiences because I feel like you guys are experiencing a lot right now, whether you recognize it or not. So they want you to be aware, right? We talked about that earlier about being aware of what you're feeling, right? And again, feeling that igniting in your thing. You know what I mean? So just bring it all together. Woo, okay, bring it all together. Let's see. What else should I share with you guys this evening? There's a lot of stuff going around. Ding, 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 ding. Spring is here. Oh, the spring equinox. They want me to bring that up. That's coming up this Monday. This very Monday. And I love this time of year because it brings us right into the Aries season. So this is going to be like full steam ahead, right? Because spring is about planting those seeds and starting that growth and getting things accomplished and getting things done before we have to go into harvest and then we have to go into winter again. Okay. So I have a feeling that this year, moving into this whole little Aries season, into the spring equinox is going to be like, yeah, I think this is where we get on that. I think this is where the roller coaster gets really going. I think there's going to be like this, yeah, it's time for it to get moving because I feel like things are going to move really fast. So if you thought time was fast before, time's going to be even faster this year. Okay. So especially through this spring and summer, it's like time is like all over the place. Bam, 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 bam. It's just going, 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 which is so awesome. It's going to be an exciting time as we go through this season. Spring and summer are going to be pretty good, you know, because you guys are planting all the new seeds of all the things you want to create and you're running into the right people and you guys are having the experiences you need to experience so that you can move forward and create this joy that needs to be created. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of excitement moving forward for all of you. So just tap into that excitement as we move forward, my friends. Okay. Woo! And hello, Barbara. I just saw your name on there too. I thought I said that. Hello, North Carolina's out there too. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. I love you guys. I really do. I want you guys to know that you're truly loved and thank you for everything you're experiencing. Hello, Robin. Hello. And thank you guys for being here on St. Patty's Day. You know, it just, you know, that's awesome. That's awesome. On a Friday night. Woo! Because I know the restaurants and the bars are packed in this neighborhood. They're off the chain. Oh, they're off the chain. Oh, in Northern Illinois. See, I knew there was more out there. See? Hello, my friends from all over the world and all over the United States. I'm super happy that you all could be here. Super duper happy. Yay! Let's see. Is there anything else they want me to share before I get into some messages? No, they said I can share whatever I need to at the end because I feel like, okay, so this is before I get into everybody's messages, I just want to share this as well. I want you to listen to the words, the vibrations through the whole show, but even through the messages and see what relates into your own life because there's a lot of things that are said or talked about that cover a lot of different things for a lot of different people. So if you feel like it fits, I want you to take it. If it doesn't, let it go. Okay? But even as I'm giving messages to others, I want you to listen in to all that is being said. Okay? And take what resonates and then whatever doesn't, like I said, put it out for recycling because it's not important for you. Okay, because I find that a lot. I find sometimes a lot of the information out there is not important for me. But then I find that there's a lot that is. That there are a lot that is. Okay, and also before I get to messages too, there's also 20% off in the Goldylocks shop over at Spreadshirt, and also my shop if you guys want to check those out. Tiffany will drop those links in there. Check them out. Support us in any way, shape, and form that you feel fit. And if you're carrying around some of our swag, people will be like, oh, what's that Joyful Findings show? You know what I mean? And you'll be like, oh, it's a really cool show that you should probably watch on Friday nights. Anyways, there's always that. You guys are awesome. Hello, darlings. Hello, darlings. And I already have 3 donations, so I'm going to start there with my messages. Okay. Woo! All right, so you guys check that out. All right, let's see. Robert, I need to write your name, Robert. Let's see what's going on in your world this week. All right, Robert, there's something going on with either family or wanting to start a family or family business or family communication. There's something about family going on for you. And I also feel like June is going to be significant for you too. I don't know what you have planned for June, but I feel like June is going to be significant for you. The number 6 keeps coming up for you, and that brings me to June, right? So I feel like there's something going on there with that. There's something going on there with that. Okay. So, all right, Robert, you're going to be my little tester because they wanted me to do this today. I totally forgot until I started giving messages and I started seeing numbers. Okay, so they wanted me. I was gifted this deck of cards, and this is just like a regular set of cards. Okay, it's like the numbers. But look how cool the fronts are. I got to show you guys this. Look how cool these are. Check them out. They're kind of cool. And they have little question marks, so they're like questions. So, but I feel like I'm supposed to intertwine this deck of cards into my readings tonight and see what I get from the numbers that come out. Oh, and I like my name like that. Thank you, Tiffany, for making it like that. You know what I mean? So let's see what I get Hold on. These ones are stuck together. These are brand new. I've had these since like 2017. A friend of mine gave them to me, and I just never used them. Ooh, look at that. All right. So that's awesome. So I got 2 hearts for you, and the first one was look at that, Ace of Hearts, baby. Woo, getting to be loving yourself. There's a new beginning coming up for you. And 3 is also a very spiritual number, so that's very awesome too. I love that. So I feel like, you know what I mean, there's things that you're working at right now, Robert, but it's all good. And I love that we got the hearts because it's all about love. Okay, it's all about love. And that's funny because I drew the 6 hearts for you too, so I love that. Robert, there's going to be new things coming for you, which is also a 13. So there's many new things that are coming up for you, Robert. They just want you to be aware of that. All right. So I'm going to leave that with you. I'm going to mix these in and do this for the nice people too. This is kind of fun. It's telling me different things. It's weird. I never thought I could start reading into all kinds of other stuff. So this is just showing you that you can tap into and use some other abilities as well. Okay. And my next one was Nancy. Nancy, what's happening, Nancy? Let's write your name and see where you are. Woo, Nancy. Nancy, you are getting ready to take off. You are like, I feel like I'm, darn, what does that feel like? I feel like I am taking off. And you know what? I feel like I am also like having some joy in my life because I'm seeing like those, You know, when you make the little balloon art with the animals and you can twist them all into different things and stuff like that. So I'm feeling like that, and I feel like it's a hat, and I feel like there's a lot of lightheartedness going on around you right now. So it's like you're letting go of a lot of those old fears. You're creating joy out of the simplest things, right? Because a balloon. So that's super exciting for you. That's super exciting for you, Nancy. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about that. There's much more joy coming into your life. And it almost looks like a little unicorn. So I feel like some magic is coming out for you and stuff. Oh, and no matter what deck I reach in part of the deck, I get hearts. That's awesome. So there's a lot of change that's been going on for you, my friend. So there's a lot of change that's been going on for you because I got the 5 of hearts. And I also got the 7 of hearts. So you're also getting very spiritual. You're starting to tap into more of who you need to be in this moment as you move forward. You know what I mean? So you're just being in your amazing self, Nancy. So just keep doing that. And don't listen to the other chatter from other people because it's not necessary. All right. It's not necessary to read into that. Okay. It's just. All right. So I'm going to leave that with you, Nancy. Just enjoy the time as it rolls forward because it's all good now. It's all good. All right. And then I have Richard. Hello, Richard. Richard, you have a lot of new energy that's going on for you, my friend. And you are also getting into something new, or something is going longer. There's an extended period. There's definitely, this is all good because it keeps you very busy and this keeps you very happy. And I feel like you're helping a lot of people as you move forward. Okay. So keep doing what you're doing. Listen to the guidance that you're getting. There's also getting something ready to change. I feel like through springtime, you're creating something new or something like that, but it's something that it comes from your passion, not from somebody else's passion, if that makes sense. Okay. Okay. Okie dokie. Woo-hoo. All right. Oh, look at that. We finally got some spades. You brought out the spades, man. But that's not a bad thing because it's just showing me that you've been working on a lot of the things that have been dark in your past and you're getting ready for that beautiful change. You've also been spending a lot more time with your family and that you also are starting to do something that's going to be to your infinite joy. So there's always going to be continuous motion. Okay. So I want you to be aware of that, Richard. Woo! Wasn't that fun? I love that. Even though I don't know what I'm doing, I just make it up as I go along. But it kind of like triggers things. So you guys could read into anything, as long as you're willing to trust yourself. You guys got to learn to trust. Nancy says, thank you. I feel like I'm on the launching pad. Woo, woo. Ready for takeoff, girl. Oh, speaking of launching pad, you guys, it's so funny. Before my show, I was sitting here and I was like, you know what? I was flipping through my Facebook and I looked over at my boyfriend. I go, oh, SpaceX is getting ready to take off. And he's like, no way. And he pulls it up. And I was like, we can usually see that right outside the house. We just have to go outside and look. You know what I mean? I wonder if I can get you guys to see that. Let's see if I hold it out right. No, maybe not. Darn it. Oh, maybe if I hold it down. Oh, I hold it there. You can. That's in the sky. See the line in the sky? That's SpaceX. I was able to see that from outside my house. Next time I'll download it so you guys can see it better. So yes, a launching pad. Phew, it's ready for takeoff, my friends. Ready for takeoff. I love that. All right. All right, you guys. And now it's a half-hour mark. This is a great time to have a word from my sponsor. If you guys are ever interested in Feng Shui and want to know more about your personal space and how to make it more uplifting, or maybe just to create, we're getting ready to go through that spring cleaning. So maybe you just want to be like, hey, maybe do I have the right color curtains in my, what's the best color to have in that room, whatever. Contact Marsha at Feng Shui My Space. Thank you. Awesome. You guys, check out fengshuimyspace.com. Give Marsha a ring a ding ding. Set up your appointments. Find out what you can do and change in your house if you need to change anything. You may be in tune. You may not. All right, you guys. Thank you, Marsha, for being my sponsor. Yay. All right, I'm going to have to work backwards. Oh, we're changing up some energy now. Hold on. I guess because we're working backwards. All right, I see Robin would love to have a message, and I see Joyce would love to have a message, and I see Jill would like to have a message. All right, let me go backwards. Hold on. Robin, that way I know. Jill, Joyce, hold on. Valley. You guys, I'm going up and down this today. All right. Yay. Oh, in Pennsylvania. We got Pennsylvania out there. All right. All right. So if anybody wants messages from this moment forward, and I didn't already read off your name as Robin, Jill, Joyce, or Valley, then you'll have to drop it after that. Okay. We're moving on. We're moving on, my friends. All right, Robin, let's see what's shaking in your world. Robin, woo, Robin, you're getting lots of. I feel like there's a lot of people trying to talk to you all at once. I feel like there's a lot of chatter going on. I feel like you're supposed to be doing some writing. I feel like you're supposed to be doing some channeling. I feel like you're supposed to be doing a lot of things that you would like to be doing rather than what you feel like you should be doing. So there's a lot of change coming for you too, because you're getting so that you're going to start trusting yourself a lot more and getting rid of all the fear. And I also feel like there's going to be a new partnership coming up for you. And I feel like April 2nd is going to be very important to you. Whatever's going to come up in April for you, I feel like there's changes coming for you through that Aries month. So I'm going to leave that with you, my friend. And I got that 2 hearts. So that's how I knew things were going to change for you. And they're going to be like all on the love vibration. Love, love, love. So I'm going to leave that with you, Robin. Thank you. All right. And then let's see. Ruth said she would like one. All right. Let me write that down. And then Dia. And then that would be a good time to put BJ in there so I don't forget his message. All right. Perfect. You guys are rocking and rolling. I love you guys. I love you guys. All right. Let's see who's next. Who did I say? All right. Jill. Jill Moore. You still out there, honey? Because it's your turn. All right. Jill. Ooh, Jill, you got a lot going on too, huh? All right, so Jill, what I get for you, my friend, is you've had a lot of things going on and a lot of things had to change for you. You're going to get into a new flow. There's been things that have been like weighing you down and all that kind of stuff, but you're finally letting a lot of that stuff go. And there's also been like some lack of communication. So whoever it is that you're trying to communicate with, it's like you're speaking sense to them, but they don't quite understand type of thing. So I feel like there's some kind of miscommunication going on with some people in your life right now. That'll pass. I'm getting that's going to pass. You just have to be patient. Patience. This is about patience. There's also good changes that are coming for you because you're starting to create out of your joy too, which is going to be fabulous. Woo, woo, woo. And I get that you're working on a lot of your spiritualness. Okay. So that's amazing. That's amazing. Hey, Robert, I gave you a message back in the first half hour. You were my very first message. You'll have to hit rewind, honey. Sorry. But I gave you a good message. That's when I started using the cards. It was awesome. Okay, so Jill, I'm getting that you're also going through a lot of this spiritual. It's like the dark night of the soul. You're kind of like getting rid of all that. So you're a lighter soul. And it's a good thing. It's like you're going through this beautiful. It's kind of like showing me like, you know how you feel like when. It's so funny. Maybe you're going to do this soon. But you know how good it feels when you actually clean your refrigerator out and it looks brand new and you're like, you feel really accomplished and you feel really good about that. That's how you're going to start feeling. You're going to feel like, woohoo, you know, that I feel so accomplished and it looks so good and organized. And you're just going to feel that about your life. So, but like I said, you could be getting ready to clean out that refrigerator too. Ha ha ha. That's awesome. All right. So who is next? All right. I did Robin and I did Jill. So far, I've done Robert, Nancy, Richard, Robin, Jill, and now I have Joyce. Joyce. Joyce, you're kind of like the Energizer Bunny right now. I feel like you're like springing. Like you got these springs under your feet. I'm also getting threes for you. So I'm not sure what that means for you, but 333 for you. So that's very significant. There's also a queen stepping forward for you. The queen, the queen, the queen is stepping forward for you. So the queen and the threes. Isn't that awesome? And Joyce, queens and threes. Okay, so again, being the queen of your own life, creating that, but not being a ruler in a bad sense, right? It's about having control over your domain, right? I'm getting you're like the queen bee. You know what I mean? But also the threes are very spiritual. Like the masters are trying to communicate with you. So it's time, my friend. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that with you. All right. And then let's see. I saw. All right. Jill said, thank you. You're welcome. All right. And Lanka says she would like one as well. All right, Lanka, I'm adding you to the list. All right. And next is Valley. All right, Valley. Let's see what's shaking in your world. Woo, Valley. Valley, I know I say this to you quite a bit, so I don't know if you're still carrying around that journal or whatever, but they are showing me writing or keeping notes or keeping a timeline of things that are happening and the things that you're creating. I also see you working or creating some kind of a storefront. So I don't know if this is something that you're doing. And this brings up a little bit of, woo for you. You know what I mean? So, but I see you in a storefront, so I don't know what you're getting ready to do, but woo, woo, woo. So they're wanting you to add to this timeline about what you want to create because if it's a store where you can sell your wares and everybody's, it's like a little community co-op, some sort of thing. So I think that's something you're going to create up there in your northern Florida, girl. So look into that. So I'm going to leave that with you. All right, Valley. And then now is Ruth. Hello, Ruth. Ruth Saltman. Let's see what's going on in your world. Girl, you're like electric. Woo! You feeling the energy. Okay. So with all this new energy, I feel like I'm like shocking things. Like I have static electricity, like I'm shocking things. Like I'm walking up to the couch and it's like sparks of energy. So I feel like there's a new communication or new intelligence of some kind of spirit that is definitely communicating on many different levels. It's so weird because I feel like I'm talking really slow. Um, anyways, this guy, it's a guy. This guy is really funny. Anyways, he's definitely stepping forward and he's like, when you meet him, Ruth, you need to fill me in on more about this guy and your connection to him because he is some kind of something. I don't even know how to describe what I'm seeing. But it's like definitely here as a protector, as a guide, he has many different values is what he's saying. So it's very different, but he's a big guy. He's a big guy, like a big guy. But he's cute. He's cute too. He's got a nice personality too. But the spirit guide, he's way cool. He's definitely from a higher realm. He's kind of reminds me of this is so cool. He's like showing me going from this humongous structure of a body to I can just like disappear and that's way cool. Anyways, Ruth, definitely tap into this guy. He is way cool. If he flutters away, you'll know it's the guy. It's the guy. But he brings through a lot of energy. My third eye is like lit up. Like I can see oh, I should pull you a card. That my third eye is like all lit up like crazy. Crazy, crazy. Oh, and look at you getting ready to go through lots of change too with your little 5 of hearts, girlfriend. So Ruth, there's lots of beautiful change coming for you, and it's all that you desire. So keep it going. Boop, boop. I'm gonna leave that with you. All right, now is Dia. All right, I gotta write Dia's name. Dia. Girl, you got like 4 springs under your feet. You're like bang, 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 bang. I feel like, huh. And it's almost like these little springs are kind of like you know how like when you watch rock climbers, and these springs are like, I feel like you could like stick to anything. So I feel like you're climbing these walls and they're just like repelling them like they're nothing. You know what I mean? It reminds me like a spider going up a wall or whatever. But you have a lot of spring and you're going very far, and it's further than you've ever thought you were going to go before. And it's very like there's no fear. There's no fear. You're just like, I'll go, I'll do it. It's like your dreams. Like, I'll just do it. I'll do it. Oh, and look at that. And Dia, you get the 6 of diamonds. And with that, my dear, with this, you get your diamonds back. And it's about family, right? It's always been about family for you. And it's always been about community. So this is about getting the diamonds back to create that family community that needs to be happening to move forward. So I'm going to leave that with you, my friend. I love that. That's exciting. All right. And BJ from Canada that will be listening later. Let's see what's shaking in your world. I was getting stuff earlier for you, but I don't remember what it is now. Because I feel like there's a lot of changes going on for you too. And I'm also getting there's a lot of static going on around you as well. So it's like cancel out the noise, cancel out what does not serve you. Okay. And only focus on the beginning. And if people need to be cut out or whatever, then whatever has to happen. But the noise has to be silenced. It's like there's like this, and it could just be the time and the space where I'm feeling all this static, but it's not going to affect you because you are ready to be launched in a different direction, right? You thought you were going in one direction, but it's kind of like playing pinball and you get bounced off the wall, and it doesn't matter because you're moving in the direction that you absolutely need to be moving into. Ready or not, here it comes. So just be ready for that. Ooh, and this is going to be a spiritual ride for you. You get the 7 of hearts. So there's a lot of spirituality in the number 7. So I feel like this number 7 is also significant for you. And I also feel like April 7th is going to be significant too. So I don't know why. I mean, I know why it is for me, but I feel like it's going to be for you, or they wouldn't have showed me 4 and 7 next to each other. So I feel like there's something coming up for you in this very next month. So be prepared for that, BJ. Things are going to be fantastic. Fantastic. All right, we got BJ, and now we'll do Lenka. And then I'll see who else asked for messages. Oh, Lenka, let me write your name. Lenka, darling. Girl, you are spreading the love. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, the number 6 is pretty powerful tonight. So 6 is about family and community. Okay, so you're definitely pulling it together for your community, your family, your friends, your coworkers. It's like you are like glue. You're like holding a lot of things together for other people as they go through their experiences. And you will be rewarded for this as we move forward, they're saying. So keep your mind open about the things that are coming, because love is on the way when you're ready to open to that. Because I see new relationships through the summertime, because I feel like you're going to get out there and get involved in some different groups or activities. So you're able to meet some new people. Okay. So I feel like there's going to be like new groups of people, like new cool people. Like, I don't know where they're coming from. You know what I mean? And again, the 6 of hearts comes back again. So 6 is again important, right? And it's about family, community, what we're doing for each other as we move forward. So I'm super excited about this. This is awesome. This is awesome, Lenka. Woo! Go, girl, go. All right. So there's good things coming for you. Good things. All right. Dia says, thank you and love. You're very welcome. Ruth says, fantastic message. Thank you, Melissa. You're welcome. Also love the 2 of hearts. Yay, Robin. And hello, you friends. Hello, Super Space Cookie. Valley says, thank you. Thank you. Wonderful message. You're welcome. Joy says, thank you. 3 is my favorite number. Seeing 333 today. April is my month. Boop, boop. Go, girl. All right. And Valley says, laugh out loud. I carried everywhere. Well, start writing in it, my friend. I didn't forget anybody, did I? Robin says, thank you for the wonderful message. It totally resonated with the chatter. People telling me what I should do, but my guides tell me different. Learning to trust and remove fear. Yes. Fear needs to be thrown out to the recycling bin, recycling bin, recycling bin, recycling bin. We no longer need fear in our lives. It's a way of control, and we are no longer controllable. We are in control of our true selves. It's kind of like, I've been talking through the years. We're all in our own little cars. You all have your own steering wheel. No one can drive from the other seat. Okay? They don't know where you're going, they don't know where you've been. You are in complete control of everything as we move forward, my friends. As we move forward, my friends. All right, you guys, and we still have more time for messages. If anyone's out there still looking to have a word from Spirit, your highest and best self, whoever needs to hear what you need to hear. But it's pretty funny how this keeps coming up. The Six of Hearts kept coming up, right? You know what I mean? Oh, Goldylocks Productions wants one. Oh, I always forget about you. Thanks, Tiffany. I will give you one. All right. Whew, Tiffany. All right, I'm going to put you on my list over here. Tiffany. All right. Tiffany. Ooh, girl. You are getting a lot of downloads and a lot of communication too. Your guides are just like, your little community is like da 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 da. There's a lot of like, and it's so funny because it feels like some of it comes through in like Morse code, and I can't read that stuff. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of like different ways that they're communicating with you right now. It's just like, and it kind of reminds me. This is so funny. You remember the movie back when we were kids, The Gods Must Be Crazy, when the Coke bottle fell out and the guy could only talk in like clicks and stuff, you know what I mean? It's like whatever, you know what I mean? That's what it kind of reminds me of. So it's like only something that you can understand, which is way cool, but there's a lot of information that's coming through for you like that. It's like so crazy. Hello. Oh my God. So Tiffany, that's really funny. It is funny. Ooh, you get the Six of Clubs. That's fun to get today. So I get that you're also dealing with a lot of community stuff too. Okay. And the Six of Clubs for me is like, finding like the 4-leaf clover. So I feel like there's more community work going on. So it's like more expansion through all of that. Right. It's like through the luck of whatever is going on. You know what I mean? Boop, boop, boop. So it's pretty exciting. So I think that's like validation to follow the Six of Hearts. You know what I mean? So it's like, we're gonna find balance in our communities, right? Because before we're done, we might find all 4 sixes. So I feel like we're gonna find, and that's the 4 foundations, right? Foundations, dark and light. Could be nighttime, the red could be daytime. You guys can figure it out, right? So boop, boop. We're getting that community together. So I love that. Well, look at you, Thomas. That's a big one. Thomas giving me the $20 donation. Go, Thomas. Wow, I haven't read for you in a while, my friend. What's shaking? Woo woo. Thank you, sir. Helping me pay my rent. I love that. Awesome, dude. All right. So, Thomas, let's see what's shaking in your world. I haven't read for you in a while. Where you been? I feel like you've been super busy. Let me write your name and I'll find out. Hold on. Thomas. Thomas, you have been super busy. You have been super busy. Boo-boo. Okay, so you have been out creating and doing a lot of different things. I feel like you have your hands in a lot of different pots. So I feel like you're staying very busy. Oh, see, yeah, just working 90 hours a week. No wonder I feel like this. You know what I mean? It's like I feel like you have to remember to find balance, though. Okay, you're here for me to remind you about balance. Okay, so remember, even though you're kind of a workaholic, but you have to remember that you have to have rest time too. You have to have time to chill. Okay. You have to have time to balance those things out. Okay, so I want you to remember that, Thomas. Okay, and I'm going to pull you a little card this evening too, because I'm working with this deck of playing cards tonight. So let's see what you get. Ooh, you got a lot of stuff going on. So you got the Jack guy. So this guy tells me right here that you're pretty much opening your eyes and you're out late at night a lot, and you have lots of change that's coming too. You have lots of change that's coming for you. And that's why I'm saying that you need to bring balance, right? So the one-eyed guy, right? There's no balance. You only got the one eye, right? So, but I'm getting the change is going to happen and then that you're going to find balance, right? You're going to find balance. So I feel like there is a lot of change that's coming to you. Please remember to rest yourself. I know you're trying to play like makeup, right? But no, you don't get to make up. You have to remember to find the balance, the true balance that you have in your life right now. Boo boo. Well, hello, Cheyenne. It's been a while since I've seen you too, my dear. How is things in your world? And you're never late. You're always on divine time. You're always on divine time. Yeah, you may have to go back and watch the beginning of this one because I say a lot of things and I forget what I said. So it might be important to you. It might be, or it may be just important from when you tuned in right now. And I feel like I'm supposed to give you a message, my friend. Beep, beep. Colin would like a message. All right, I'll give one to Colin. I'll add him to my little list over here. I'm keeping track of everybody's names. So. All right, Colin, let's see what's shaking in your world. Man, you're busy too. Busy little bee. Do, 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 do. Busy, 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 busy. You're just like a little pollinator, Cullen. You're just like Thomas in the message before you. It's like you have your hands in a lot of different businesses. And there's all these different things that are taking place all at once. And you're really good at keeping this all together and you keep your calm, you keep your cool. But I feel like you're getting ready to take this to a next step. So I don't know if there's something you're getting ready to expose or to take to the next level. So I think it's time. Like it's time to share whatever it is. It's either knowledge. I feel like you're doing a live show. It's like kind of like when I watch you guys going around and doing your little lives that you guys do, which I totally dig. I feel like you're just going out there and you're being raw with the people, you're being honest with the people, and I feel like there's going to be an expansion on that. So I don't know if you plan on expanding on that or not, but I see more of that coming for you. We'll just call you the Sarasota News, right? We'll have to call you SRQ News. All right. Oh, look at you. You get the 5 of clubs. Okay. So 5 is about change. Okay. And I already know you're a night owl because I know you're a night owl because you're always working. Okay. So there's change that you're making through your nighttime progress, but you have to remember that it's also time for you to sleep and also to dream. Okay. Woo, woo, woo. So I'm getting that's very important for you as we move forward, my friend. There's change coming for you, but it's good change. It's like a lucky. This is the lucky card today. Okay. Woo! So exciting. And also the 5th day. I also know April's important for you guys. I feel like that's when your birthdays are. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty close to that. Like you guys are Aries too. So you guys are also, this is going to be a combination for Cullen and Cheyenne. It's like April is going to be like, once we get to this spring equinox and you guys I'm pretty sure you guys are Aries. I feel like you guys are just being like shot out of the cannon. So it's time for a lot of experiences to be shared in ways that you never thought were shareable, if that makes sense. But it's going to be exciting. So I'm excited to see what you come up with. Because I know you guys are always thinking. You guys are always thinking, and you're always thinking about community, and you're always thinking about things that are right and just and fair. That's what I like about you guys. They're down to earth kind of people. You guys should all get to know them. And I've never met them in person yet, but I'm going to one day. I will meet them in one day soon. All right. They want me to set this all aside. So, oh, and also, they want me to add, Cheyenne, there's also like, I feel like there's some expansion in your little pet business that you have going on. I feel like you're either going to hire out this summer to some more responsible, and I feel like you're going to either team up with a school or something to help get the kids know that they could do something different. I don't know how that plays out, but that's what I'm getting in my head. Either you're going to, you're going to be in collaboration with some schools so they can get some kind of credit for what they're doing, for like on the job training type of thing. I don't know how that plays out. Let me know how that plays out. I'm kind of curious how that plays out. But I feel like you're supposed to get on that little bandwagon. And maybe even Cullen, too, with his business. Because we need to teach the kids how to work again, type of thing. Or respect their work. Respect their work. That's what I'm thinking. Respect their work. All right. And I'm supposed to pull another card for Cheyenne here. Let's see what I get for you. Oh, and we get the 4 clubs for you. Oh, I like that. 4 for April, because I feel like April's going to be a very exciting month for you guys. Woo! April's going to be fun. And also, you're building a new foundation. I feel like the 4 is the foundation. So there's this new foundation that's you guys are building off of, and continue to build, because it's out of good, it's out of peace, and it's out of joy. So I'm going to leave that with you guys. Woo! Those cards were a lot of fun for me to use tonight. They were gifted to me from a friend so long ago. That was so awesome. All right, you're never late. I told you that. All right, thank you, Melissa. I was driving to work. Sounds like a lot on the way. Yes. You'll yes. So I'm glad you finally caught up with that. That's awesome. That's awesome. You're very welcome, XOs. And yes, one day, super soon. Yes, we will. The universe will make it in divine time. It'll be at the right time in the right place, where all our energies need to come together for the same reasons at the same time. It just works out that way. The universe just works out that way. God is so amazing like that, and so much. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so we're almost done with this hour. This hour goes by so fast. I so enjoy spending all this time with you and all this energy with you guys. And it's been pretty intense tonight. I can feel it in my crown. I can feel it in my third eye. I feel it all over the place. I feel it in every cell in my body. Oh my God, you guys are helping me change out the energy again. And we are rocking and rolling through March, right? We are already at the 17th. The equinox starts on Monday. We are moving into the spring. We are ready to rock and roll. We are ready to plant the seeds. We are ready to make things happen. Oh my God, you guys. Boo, boo, boo. You guys are ready to rock and roll through the rest of this year, because you guys have the energy, the power, the knowledge. Know that God is guiding and protecting you, showing you the signs, the symbols, and everything to lead you on that way. It's like collecting those little breadcrumbs on the way, and when you're done, you can make that beautiful loaf of bread. It all makes sense. You guys are all making more sense every day, to yourself, to others. You're being your true selves. And I'm super duper proud of you. And I'm so excited about where we're going, and we are on this trip together, and we get to expand with each other. And I love you guys. I want you guys to have the most amazing week and the most amazing spring equinox. And I'll see you on the other side. See you next week, guys. Love you.